A very big hello to all the cute, lovely, tiny tots of DRS International School. And how are you doing today, my lovely dear students? All the boys and girls out there. Welcome once again to a brand new meditation class with me. A place where you can learn how to live more peaceful and calmer lives, and a place where you can learn how to make your minds happier and healthier. But first, let's get comfy, okay? So let's just sit down on the ground or on a yoga mat or maybe on a couch or your comfortable bed. Let's sit down with our bottoms down on the ground or the couch or the bed. The spine is nice and long. The whole body is relaxed. And let's just try today to keep our eyes closed. So just gently close your eyes. You don't have to shut your eyes really tightly. Just keep your eyelids nicely relaxed on your eyeballs. Keeping both your hands on your knees, I like to keep my hands with my palms facing up and fingers slightly curled in so that my entire arm is relaxed. Both my hands and all my 10 fingers are relaxed. Just sit there quietly for some time. Take a deep inhale, a nice long deep inhale, and slowly breathe it out. Nice. Now this feels good. I'm almost ready for my meditation class today. But before we start the class, let's get our meditation room also ready, okay? So that you can feel more comfortable and more at peace with yourself. How about a nice, lovely sound in our meditation class today? Would you like a nice forest jungle sound? Uh-huh. Yes. If you like a jungle sound, then on my count of 3, 2, 1, here it comes. Ah, that's a nice jungle sound I've got. It does not feel like I'm sitting in a meditation class anymore or a meditation room anymore. I am in a jungle. I am in a jungle ready to do some nice meditation with all of you. And so are you. You are also sitting in your meditation jungle now, wherever you are watching this video with me in front of you. Both of us, you and I, all of us are sitting in this beautiful, beautiful, dense green jungle with so many tall trees all around us, birds chirping in the trees, wild animals here and there. But you can be rest assured that all of us are safe because I am there with you. So you don't have to worry about any of those wild animals. This is a beautiful, beautiful, lush, green, dense meditation jungle where we are sitting. How about a nice, lovely smell now? Would you like a nice, dewy smell? The dew which settles down on the petals of the flowers and the leaves early morning? Or would you like the beautiful, beautiful nature smell of the damp soil of the jungle? Would you like a dog smell? Ah, no. Would you like a burger smell or a pizza smell? Well, I would love a pizza smell, but probably for later because if I put the pizza smell in now, then we will probably start to feel hungry. So let's not do that. Would you like a flower smell, a beautiful rose smell? But during one of our previous meditations, I remember having used the rose smell. So let's keep the flowers aside as well. Yeah, I have an idea. Would you like a vanilla smell? Vanilla is a spice, my dear students. Vanilla is a spice which has got a very fresh, beautiful smell. It's a smell which makes us feel more calm and more relaxed and happy from inside. So let's go for the beautiful, energizing, fresh vanilla smell today. On my count of 3, 2, and 1, at the snap of my finger, here it comes. A fresh vanilla smell all around me in my meditation jungle, and I'm sure that you can also just smell that fresh vanilla smell wherever you are sitting, whichever room you are sitting in, because now you know it's not a room anymore. It's a beautiful meditation jungle which is filled with this smell of vanilla all around you. Do you like vanilla ice cream? If you do, let me know on phone or in the comments section of this video down below, all right? I love vanilla ice cream, by the way. Okay, so now that our meditation jungle is ready, and you are ready, and I am ready, all of us are ready, time to do some meditation for the day, okay? So just close your eyes, children, and just keep listening to what I have to say. Have you ever thought of a time when you were trying to do something new? Have you? If you have not, today in our class, I want you to go back in time. So just sit down in your time machine and go back slightly into your past, maybe your recent past. And think of a situation where you were trying to do something new, trying to do something for the very first time. What was it? Think about that now. What was that something which you were trying to do for the very first time? It could be trying out vrikshasana or the tree pose, trying to balance your body on one foot. Or it could be one of my meditation classes for the first time where you were trying to lie down or sit quite still for a long period of time. Maybe you were trying out a new jigsaw puzzle. Or maybe you were reading a new long word for the first time. Whenever you try to do something new, children, something for the first time in your life, have you ever observed that there is this one teeny weeny tiny little thought, but a very powerful thought, which crops up in your mind? And that thought says, I can't do this. Have you ever encountered such a thought? I thought so. I know you have. So have I. But whenever this thought strikes you, you know what you can do? Do you know what you can do to kill that thought? Yes, you can do something. And what you can do is this. You can look straight into this thought. You can look at this thought straight into its eye, challenge it, and tell it, oh yes, I can. You see, children, I'll tell you about this mean little thought that you get. Oh no, I can't. Oh no, I can't. You know something very special about this thought? It's not a thought. It's a tiny little mean monster. And this monster is just waiting for things to become difficult for you. So whenever you try something new, and whenever you try something for the very first time in your life, obviously it's meant to be difficult. And whenever you encounter such a difficult situation or a difficult task, this tiny little mean monster just pops up from anywhere. And it looks at you straight into the eye. It starts to snarl, it starts to grin. It has that mean smile about its face. And then it tells you, you cannot. And then you tell it to yourself. You tell the same thought to yourself, oh no, I can't do this. And when you think of such a bad negative thought, all sorts of negative thoughts start to crop up in your mind. I'll never be able to do this. I'll never be good enough. I'll never be able to live up to the expectations of my teacher. Oh, it's just a waste of time. Everybody else around me is able to do it. Only I'm not able to do it. Am I not good enough? I don't think I'm good enough. So when this tiny little mean monster strikes you, and when this monster strikes you, you get this thought popping up in your mind. Oh no, I can't. And when this thought, oh no, I can't, steps into your mind, all sorts of negative thoughts come into your mind. The thoughts which I just told you about. And do you know what these thoughts do to you? They kill your confidence. They kill your self esteem. And all these negative thoughts just make that task so much more tough and difficult for you. It just becomes harder and harder to accomplish that task, children. So you probably start taking more time to solve that jigsaw puzzle. Or you find it harder to pronounce that lengthy word which you are reading for the first time. Or you find it harder to stay in vrikshasana. Or you observe that you are not able to step into the tree pose in the very first place. Or you find that your mind is becoming more and more restless the more you're trying to meditate. Any task which is new for you and you are trying for the first time becomes harder and harder for you when you have so many negative thoughts coming to your mind, and they all start with that one powerful thought. That one powerful thought which is popping up in your mind again and again because of that tiny little mean monster. The oh no, I can't monster. That monster is just smiling to himself and rubbing his palms together, waiting for things to become tough for you. And the moment they do, the moment things become tough for you, and trust me, they will become tough for you the moment you try something new. That's when this monster strikes you, pops up right in front of your face, and tells you, oh no, I can't. And that's exactly what you think. So, what can you do the next time you try something new and this monster pops up? I want you to just sit down in a place, start doing that new task, whatever it might be, and just keep a lookout for that mean monster. The moment that monster strikes, I want you to look at that monster straight into his face. I want you to make a direct eye contact with that monster, the way I am making an eye contact with all of you. I want you to look at this monster straight into his eye. Smile, smile to yourself, and then tell yourself, oh yes, I can. Smile to yourself once again with confidence, with power, with passion. And then look at that monster straight into his eye and tell him also, oh yes, I very well can. And from there, you will realize that the moment you tell that monster that yes, you can, that oh yes, I can, the moment you tell this to the monster, do you know what happens to that monster? That monster just melts down into a puddle right there on the floor in front of you. The monster is gone. It disappears. And then all that you have left with you is positivity. All that you have left with you in your mind is your powerful positive thought. And what's that thought? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, you can, my dear students, all you girls and boys out there, all the beautiful students of DRS, all of you indeed can do whatever you are attempting for the very first time in your life. It can be yoga, it can be doing meditations with me every day. It can be your practice of meditation where you're trying to still your mind and relax your body, trying to learn how to sit still, trying to solve a puzzle, trying to finish a new difficult assignment, preparing for your internal assessments. Whatever that new, tough, challenging situation might be, all of you, girls and boys out there, can accomplish it, can do it because, oh yes, all of you can. I want you to say it to yourself in your mind strongly with a beautiful, beautiful, confident smile on your face. The next time you try something new and you see that monster popping up, just look at that monster straight into the eye, I repeat, and with a smile, with a confident smile on your face. and smiling internally to yourself at the same time. Just repeat this affirmation. Repeat this positive statement over and over in your mind. Repeat it over and over to yourself. Oh, yes, I can. And every time you repeat this positive statement to yourself, you will realize that that monster in front of you is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. It's shrinking and shrinking until it disappears into thin air and can never be seen again. So do this practice the next time you try something new. I'm sure all of you will succeed with flying colors. Until then, stay at home, okay? Keep doing your assignments, help out your parents with all the household chores. Do attend all your digital online classes. Do your submissions on time, finish your assignments on time, and start working on your presentations. Stay in touch with your class teachers whenever you have any doubts. Stay in touch with your subject teachers if you have doubts in your respective subjects. But until you try something new again, just focus on your schoolwork because school has started. You may not be attending school real time the way you used to do earlier, but you are still attending school online. All of us may be locked up in our houses, but all of us are logged in every day. So until you try something new, focus on your schoolwork, focus on your studies like a good, bright student of DRS International School. And the day you try something new again, just watch out for that monster, and the moment it strikes, look straight into the eyes of that monster, smile to yourself, have a big, confident smile on your face, and say to yourself, oh yes, I very well can. And oh yes, I can. Oh yes, I will. The moment you say that, just watch that monster disappear. You have conquered the monster, and you will remember me the moment you have conquered that monster. It's an open challenge to all of you, okay? And the day you conquer that monster, give me a call because I want to know all about it. I want to know your story. And there will be nobody happier than me if you tell me that you have conquered that monster. Nobody will be happier because I've taught that trick to you myself, isn't it? So call me and tell me whenever you beat that, oh no, I can't monster the next time. Trust me, I'll be the happiest for all of you. I'll be the happiest at your progress. So that wraps up the video for today, and time for me to scoot. Time for me to leave you alone and by yourself. Time for me to leave you to your studies. But before I go, let me tell you that I am going to catch up with all of you once again next week now on Tuesday with a brand new meditation. I'm going to catch up with you very soon. So do watch out for my next meditation video, which will be posted for all of you Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Until then, although the lockdown has been lifted, we still have to impose this lockdown onto ourselves for our own health and our safety, for the safety of our family. So please, 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 children, stay at home, stay safe, and be good. God bless you all, and I know that all of you know by now that Anukriti ma'am loves you all.